To my channel. This is Making Money with Marty Moose. I'm going to provide some information here. All it does is its information does not constitute investment, financial, or other advice. I'm going to direct this video talking about ticker symbol GNUS or Genius Brands. It's really taken off lately. I'm going to show you what's kind of happening here. Here it is. I call it a level 3. I've got some shares in my Charles Schwab and some in my WeBull account. So I'm going to talk briefly about kind of what I've been doing with those. So the stock has been today and even after market, it's gone up, almost hit the high of $3. So I kind of predict it's just going to continue a more upward run in the following days. We may see something like this where people are taking profit, because if most people out there are like me that bought it sub $2, they're probably like, hey, I'm going to take some profit on this and then maybe buy back later. But I'm really here to show you kind of what I'm doing with these covered calls. So here's the two GNUS, Genius Brands. I'll go with the Schwab account first here. 600 shares, average cost of $1.98. And what I've done is I had all these options, covered calls written, where I was paid a premium here. And they all expired worthless. So the owner of the option never exercised them. So I retained the premium of $8, $3, $3, and $3. And then what I did was then I just established and some more covered calls, since Genius Brand has call options expiring weekly. I then kind of set up this kind of rotation. So I have here 3 covered calls that will expire at the end of this week, and 6 cents, 3 cents, and 3 cents are effectively $6, $3, $3. Doesn't seem like a lot, but I sold the call at a kind of a high strike price. I don't think in the next 3 days the Genius Brand is going to go up past $4. So these options will expire worthless, and I'll retain this premium. Then I'm just going to look to do it again next week. And you can see here with these other covered calls, these expire on the 1st of April. And again, the call was written at 450, 450, and 4. And you can see what the profit would be and what the percentage of my investment is. So, I'm over doubling my money if Genius Brand does go past this, but what I'm predicting, it's not going to. If you look at the WeBull account, so I had written one, I think I talked about this in an earlier video, that expired on 19th March. This one actually expired in the money, so this was assigned. I had to sell 100 shares at $2. And I had written one other one here. I sold this covered call. It's going to expire at the end of this week, 26 March at $2. So this one will be assigned too. So I had 400 shares, and so right now I got 3, and then at the end of this week I'm probably going to be down to 2. And those were just kind of those were risks. I decided I'm going to get rid of some of the shares. If I can make some money, that's fine. It's not much, and so it wasn't the best. I should have probably picked a higher strike price and hoping that it wouldn't go past that. So I'm missing out on some profit, because if it's trading at $2.90, I'm having to let it go for about $2, so I'm missing out on about $100 here. But my strategy is, with the remaining shares in the Schwab account and the WeBull account, is to just kind of keep doing this thing. So once this one expires and when these expires, I'll just write another one for the next week. Here I have more shares. I can kind of have these overlapping. So these were going to expire at the end of this week, and then when that does, I'm going to write probably 3 more, because I believe none of these will expire in the money. Then I'm going to write another 3 that expire about the 16th of April or the 9th of April, And then these will hopefully expire worthless. I'll retain the premium, and I'll keep kind of sidestepping over each other. And it's just a way that I'm going to keep with time, just kind of driving down my cost for 100 shares. Started at $1.98. You can see this one right here, because I was paid a premium of $3 or 3 cents per share. Effectively, I drove the price down to 192, and I'm just going to keep repeating this. So again, it's the stock is kind of taking off. I don't think it's going to go much above 3 or maybe 350 in the upcoming days. So it's one of those ones. Hopefully you'd gotten it in sub $2. I talked about it in an earlier video, because again, it was again, I put it on this kind of this more volatile area here. So ideally, if I can do this for a couple times with these covered calls, drive the price down, then I can eventually just kind of sell another covered call at a much lower strike price, and then eventually just hopefully get it exercised and or sell it outright. Just sell it, if the price continues to remain, above 250 or even around $3 or so, and make a profit on that. So anyhow, that's kind of what I'm doing with GNUS or Genius Brands. So anyhow, if you like the videos, subscribe. You can comment. You can certainly like, and I appreciate